Well, today we're learning more about the chemicals released into the air after a freight train derails and explodes in Maryland. The crash happened in Rosedale, right outside Baltimore. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan here with the latest. Jim?
Today, that freight train slammed into a garbage truck just outside of Baltimore around 2 o'clock this afternoon. And take a look at this. 9 hours later, they are still trying to shoot water on it to get it all under control. If you were close when it happened, you could hear the wheels screech and the metal scrape and maybe even the sound of those 15 train cars leaving the tracks and tipping over onto the field. You could see the coal-black smoke start to rise and even a little fire, and that's when some people took out their cell phones. Eyewitnesses saw the smoke first, and it was, well, sort of worth recording until...
Back up.
That blast was felt half a mile away and released a cloud of coal-black, acrid smoke way into the air.
I thought it was an earthquake because the house shook. It wasn't just like a normal boom. The house shook, and I knew it wasn't no more fireworks from Memorial Day with the way the house shook.
It shook the building. I ain't never felt nothing like that.
When it went, I mean, it knocked me down and my 2 other co-workers. I mean, just pushed us back and we fell down, and then there was debris like a white kind of soot on us.
The train and the chemicals inside burned for hours outside of Baltimore. Officials said the chemicals were not toxic, and while there was no mandatory evacuation, nearby residents were advised to leave or stay indoors.
There's no reason for anyone to panic. We have trained firefighter professionals who are on the scene with the appropriate equipment. They're well trained and they're doing their job.
The blast was so powerful it buckled roofs of some warehouses nearby, and the garbage truck that was struck by the train was destroyed. Remarkably, the driver survived. In fact, he was the only person injured. This accident comes on the heels of the May 17th Metro North derailment and one in Rockview, Missouri over the weekend. National Transportation Safety Board sent a team of investigators to the scene tonight. They'll determine a cause for the crash, but it seems likely it will involve that garbage truck that was crossing the tracks on a private road and was struck by the train. Again, the driver of that truck was the only person injured. He's in stable condition. Bill?